Fuck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 64 Guitar Practice.
We made it.
Here, back in the studio again, 1 week later. I want to say to everybody now, happy gay month. Happy month to you guys and girls and whatever you want to call yourself.
Happy gay month.
I wanted to start this podcast off with a question to our producer, Brian. Do you... Listen. I always wondered, do you think Muslims throw rocks in the sky when a rainbow appears?
Throw rocks in the... Oh, my God.
I just always wondered. Well, I mean, it's not like it rains over there a lot, so they might not.
I bet they do. I bet they would.
Let's get into some announcements and local shows. I went to a local show. It was very cool. Over at Resonator. All right. So quick little service announcement here. There's the Resonant Head and there's the Resonator. Resonator's in Norman. That's where I went. I haven't been to the Resonant Head yet. I knew there was something going on with that word. Seen it twice as much as the others.
Okay.
I went and saw BISON headlined. Fucking ripped, as usual. Crimson Love.
As always.
Fucking ripped.
Sick.
And these guys named MAGNETAR. They did a bunch of Metallica covers. Yeah. It was really good. They were really good. The kids soloed really good. One of them looks very similar to Hetfield himself. So I thought that was pretty sick. Yeah, dude.
Sick.
Look at the pictures I threw up on the Facebook.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
Just two guitarists with samples. And they're like, we're looking for a drummer. We're looking for a bassist. So if you want to get into a little project and you like Metallica,
hit them up.
hit them up, dude. They're really good. They're really good.
Sick.
All three of those bands crushed. That being said, look not to the past, but to the future.
Yeah.
Announcements, local shows. Do you want to be on the podcast? Hit us up on our Instagram or Facebook or even our X, which is
That one may take a minute for us to
pretty
get
much
to,
dead.
but yeah.
Huh?
We don't check that one very often, but if you do message us, we'll see it eventually.
Not a lot going on over there,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
since a lot. I'm not going to go into a history lesson right now. June 12th at 89th Street, OKC. Bad Trip, In Your Grave, Exiled, IA, Overtire, and Tainted Beef. June 16th at 89th, Revocation, In Ruins, Neanderthal Jones, Gravehuffer. June 18th at Tempo Live, ICT. That means Wichita. ICT means Wichita. We talked about this. Keep up. Crown MAGNETAR, Doomed for Death, and Given. June 19th at the VFW OKC, we got DESMADRE, BLACKMAGNET, DREDGE, PRIMAL, HOMINID. Shout out to the homies. June 21st at the NCOM Cyber Center down in Norman. SAGAN, UMMO, PERCYBONES, Bakri 11 or 11. Not sure if it's 11 or 11. HOAX.
Probably 11D1.
Old Soul. Old Soul.
Be serious over there.
June 25th at the Hideout ICT. This means Wichita. Fathom, No Advocate, NULL Driver, Contact, Malevolent, Scriptures. June 27th at 89th, HYPERDOSE, Embers Rise, Adam Music Project, Murder by Love, and BISON.
Oh, sick.
If you want to hear the band I just saw, go there on June 27th. June 28th at Sanctuary OKC. I haven't been here yet. Destroyer, DISCERN, VANTARTAX, and WANING. June 28th at the VFW OKC. Hardside, Ozone, Inside You, Free For All, and Shattered Youth. By the way, I do believe I saw a flyer that Free For All may be opening for Crowbar.
Oh?
When they come here. I don't know if I'm making this up, but I thought I saw a flyer, and that'd be awesome for them.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
June 29th, Resonant Head, Cicadia, Castell, Flora Nova, Dreamsicle, and Oceans Above. And of course, one of our favorite bands. I actually have to pull the flyer up right now because I didn't write it down. That's how much I like these guys, is that I force myself to remember without writing things down. Like a good host.
Good job. So proud of you.
Thanks, man.
You're doing really good over there.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. This is next month, but I feel like it's early enough in July to put out anyway.
Okay.
July 5th at 89th Street, Oklahoma City. Tainted Beef, Hollowed Thoughts, In Ruins,
Yeah.
Primal Hominid, Beefcake,
Oh.
and last but definitely not least, Entropic. If you haven't been able to make it up to Wichita to see these guys, now's your chance. They're coming down here, and they're coming hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's all we got for announcements.
All right. Sick.
You know what happens next. Let's call the king.
Here we go. Let me give him a rip here.
Give him a little ring-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Hello, 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 hello.
We didn't test our call system, but I think it works.
It's plugged in, right?
Yep.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
What up, boy?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
All right.
Uh-oh.
We'll be right back.
Can you hear us?
I'm here.
You can hear us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hi, buddy.
We will be right here.
All right. We're here.
all righty. Had some lag.
Yeah. It's all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's King Bobby. We have a playlist. We'll tell you about it. He's going to add to it.
Hi.
This is King Bobby from Entropic, the band we were just talking about. And I was very diligent about writing down. What do you have for us this week, Bobby?
Dude, I got some good ones, man. I think so anyway.
Okay.
The first one is, what the fuck was it? Man Must Die, I think was the name of it.
The name of the band or the album?
I'm getting to my note.
Okay.
I was just listening to them last week.
Man Must Die.
Yeah, Man Must Die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking good, dude.
It's good.
I was listening to The Human Condition, their first album. And it's fucking sick, dude.
Man Must Die, Human Condition.
Yes. And what's crazy is both these bands I've listened to this week, they both have only 3 albums.
Oh, yeah?
I thought it was neat.
How old is Man Must Die?
Oh,
I don't know a lot about them. I listened to an album
that's
from
a very good
them
question.
a couple weeks ago.
We're digging in.
They're really good.
Computing.
Compute.
So their first album, The Human Condition, came out in 2007.
Oh, no shit.
Okay, so they've been around a
and their
little
last
bit.
album came out in 2013.
Oh, hell yeah. Pretty recent.
But they're fucking...
That's
they're
12
nice.
years
that
ago.
last album, you can definitely tell the production stepped up a bit on it.
Oh, good shit. Well, it's only 10 years.
2013?
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's 12 years. Are they still active or do you know?
No idea.
Yeah. It's all good. We could do some research.
We'll dig in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
The next one is fucking sweet, though.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
The band is called Demolition Hammer.
I think I might have heard them.
For real?
Actually, yeah. It sounds extremely familiar.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
yeah,
like-
they only have 3 albums from 1990 to 94.
Oh.
Ooh.
But their first album, Tortured Existence, they're all really good, actually. The first 2 are better, I think, but
Did you say?
I haven't listened to it a whole bunch. I just listened to them all three kind of in a row, you know?
Yeah.
Tortured Existence.
But
Demolition Hammer.
It's very heavy thrash.
That sounds really. I think I may have.
It sounds really familiar. I don't know. Sometimes I get confused because I've like the word demolition and hammer.
I know.
Are very.
It's prominent, dude.
There's a lot of demolitions. Yeah. There's a lot of hammers in metal. You know.
I know you're only worried about that meat hammer though.
Meat hammer.
The meat hammer.
I got a mushroom stamp.
Oh.
I wonder if he can hear that.
No,
Probably not.
So.
Damn. Well, you got any other announcements, Bobby?
Dude, I don't know. We talked about the OKC show yet?
Yeah, I just announced it right before we called you.
Talk to us about it, man. How you feeling?
Surprise!
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 Yeah, we're fucking stoked about playing 89th Street, dude.
89th is probably my favorite venue here.
Dude, with some killer fucking bands, too.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the
That's a
fucking
lineup.
deck is stacked right now, dude.
That is a lineup.
The deck is
I'm
stacked.
fucking pumped, dude. It's going to be a good night.
This is going to be great. I'm going to get so fucking drunk, dude.
What time is that show
And the
set to
day
start?
after America's birthday? Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
July 5th at 89th with a full rack like that, dude. Get out of here. That's going to be a nuts show.
Man, I just realized we got a podcast on the 6th.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I'm going to be hungover, dude.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hell yeah,
It'll be
dude.
so fucking worth it, though.
It's going to be great, dude.
Hey, I'm going to be there, too, at least for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It's going to be fucking sick. Super stoked.
Oh, yeah. But,
Is that
I mean,
it?
other than that, we're still working on some stuff, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
You know, keeping the wheel moving. We got some new tunes in the works.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I like hearing that.
You know,
Yeah.
just keeping on.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Well, in that case, we'll talk to you in a week, dog.
Hell yeah, dude.
Be easy.
Good tips, man.
Later, boys.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Bobby,
The King.
one of the guitarists from Entropic. I guess he'd be the lead guitarist because Blake is technically the front man, but they both do lead solos.
Yeah, I don't know how their naming conventions
I
work.
think
other
Blake
than
is a front man. He is in the front.
he is in the front.
And
He is
boy,
in the
is he
front.
a man.
He's one hell of a man.
One hell of a man. Oh, yeah. Oh, the playlist. Yeah. So, we've been making this playlist for a long time now. It's very long. Every week we update it. Well, we don't. Well, I update it, but I don't choose it. But actually, what really happens is when Bobby calls, then he recommends 2 albums, and then I update the playlist so that we can all listen to it. But yeah, it's called Bobby's Tip. BOBBYS space TIP. Bobby's Tip. It's a public playlist on Spotify. Hit it up. There's tons of good shit in there.
I'm really proud that you got through that very elongated sentence.
What? I was just explaining, dude.
You did
I was
good.
just explaining how the game works, dude.
You did good.
I didn't want anybody to ask me any questions about it. I wanted to cover everything. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shit my pants. Yeah, Bobby's Tip. Fuck, dude. Fuck. We're gonna start with working on, but we're gonna go straight to gear queer. I didn't even write it down. There is a new unit in the room, and it's one that didn't have to be added surgically. Brian, tell us about the new piece of gear.
Well, we're having fun. This episode's going to be a little bit wild just because playing with some new gear. We got ourselves a little bit of a soundboard back here. So I'm going to do my best the entire episode to break heavy.
It's so fucking funny.
And it's working really well.
It makes me cry.
Yeah, it's an Akai MPD 218.
Akai make you cry?
Yeah. I've spent a little bit of time working on.
This is gonna be a train wreck of an episode.
It's gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be a lot.
It's too funny.
I've spent a lot of time.
Normally, people make music with this tool, but we are going to put fuck noises on there, dude. All sorts of stuff. What do we got? We got the Japanese girl getting filled up, I guess.
Yep, getting tentacled. We have.
What else do we got? Just so that people are aware where the sounds are coming on, just in case, so they don't think that I'm the Japanese girl getting reamed out. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
getting reamed and creamed.
Had to record it somehow.
Yeah, we got that noise too.
I don't want to go through all of them.
What's your personal favorite
on the board here?
My personal favorite is the yeah, boy. Fucking the guy like throwing up is probably my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's like 90-year-old cigarettes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fresh, just rolled out of bed, trying to make the pot of coffee. Oh, God. Trying to make the pot of coffee. Can't get the cigarette lit.
Yeah, dude. Caught a offy.
Caught a coffee
I'm bad, dude. And yeah.
It's fun.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's
going to be a good addition to the show.
I've spent quite a lot of time trying to... Dude, new gear is always a lot.
How much time have you practiced guitar versus practice soundboard this week? Be honest.
Okay, I'll be honest. This last week, I've put
10-to-1 ratio.
I've put double digits into this because the software and stuff like that. It's a lot, you know. And I'm trying to produce a show back in this bitch, you know.
Yeah. How many times did you push a digit in your ass? You look like you could take double digits, huh?
At least. At least.
Damn.
Oh God. I spent anywhere between 10 and 15 hours over the last week. Yeah, on this alone.
Probably that is something to damn about, dude. Dude, new gear, especially with all this computer stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Guitar, I probably spent between 1 and 2 hours on over the last week. Yeah,
I feel that, dude.
Yeah. When I got free time away from the kiddo, this was more what I was trying to dig into, you know?
Yeah, man.
I know I can at least rip the intro song and I can bomb on Guitar Hero, you know? That's all that matters.
Yeah, we should play Guitar Hero today, dude. Have you been working on anything guitar-wise? I don't have any new gear. Disappointingly.
I got one more new piece of gear.
There is something in the mail coming. What?
Yeah, I got a brand new overdrive pedal. Yeah, I got the Digitech tone driver. And I got that paired with Heavy's Keeley Fuzzbender.
Yeah.
I'm digging that for some tone. I like the doomy stuff. Shout out to King Bobby. He recommended this is how we run tone for me specifically to get that nice little doomy chuggy noises.
Yeah, it sounds good. I think it sounds good. I do think you're right about getting an EQ pedal.
Yeah, I need to throw one in there.
Just because none of the pedals have like a really.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a nice cheap one just to see what it does and get the basics. So. You know.
Yeah.
Which I have one at the house. I just need to bring it. Never plugged it into anything. It was like $15.
It's pretty good.
I don't know. This is what we got my tone kind of sounding like. We're still working on it. So
yeah, let's hear it.
happened? Did my mic fall?
It was just not in the right place. I don't know how you sounded on the intro, but I looked down when you were talking about it, and I was like, oh, no.
It sounded fine. It's been slowly fading. It's been slowly falling. I tried to tighten it up a bit, but I think something's wrong with the little dealio.
Fuck. Well, I got it back to the normal position. Go ahead. Redo it again real quick.
Okay. Up. That was terrible.
That was a bomb.
Yeah. When
you ever hit the power chords, though, for some reason, that Keeley pedal, you can fucking hear the current.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it.
I'll turn the Keeley off on this and just for comparison, you know? Let's see what it does. Oh, God, I missed it.
Yeah.
It adds a lot.
It fucking, you can like hear the waveform. I don't know how else to describe it.
It's so sustainy too, you know?
Yeah, that shit goes for a long time. You hear that wow,
Yeah.
wow. That shit is sick as fuck.
It's really neat. I like it a lot.
I really, really want to take that fuzz pedal and plug it into a tube amp really bad.
Oh, it'd probably do massive things.
Crush, dude.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
It would crush those tubes. They just start exploding like light bulbs. It'd be sick as fuck. Yeah, dude, that pedal's sick as fuck. The old pedals, for some reason, are always going to have a place in my heart. Dude, you know what pedal I saw this weekend?
What's that?
Have you seen the, I think it's made by Digitech. Maybe Google it. It's called Bad Monkey. It's green. I don't know if it's a distortion or an overdrive. Bad Monkey and just disgusting pussy pops up on the screen.
Whoa.
That's it.
That's it? Yeah,
Analog.
it is a Digitech.
Yeah. Digitech Bad Monkey analog tube overdrive.
Interesting.
I like the Digitech cases too. They're just as good as Bosses, in my opinion. Big
they're
metal.
just as meaty. Yeah. 1,000%. I wonder who
$180. Used? Sweetwater's selling them for $100.
Sweetwater's got it for $100. I don't know.
Anyway, one of the guitarist that was playing the Les Paul, I believe, and Crimson Love had that, and I was like, "Holy shit! Another Holy Grail!" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I always looked at those. Those were like really popular in the Guitar Center magazines back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're sick. And then you got the gold one down there.
Yeah. It's really nice looking. I like the way, dude, honestly, the way it looked is what drew it to me.
It's gold.
You know? Yeah,
you gotta have it, dude.
It's a fucking gold stomp box, dude. Come on. It's really nice. I think it did a lot for my tone. So.
It adds like a... It adds like a good foundation to the overall tone. Like, it doesn't change a whole lot, but it definitely like because sometimes that fuzz pedal can be like really, really mid and treble heavy, which is, it's a fuzz pedal, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
But it definitely needed something underneath it to kind of like fill it out a little more.
1,000%.
There's still I'm really interested to see what happens when we add an EQ pedal to the whole mix.
There's other things that I could be adding to this to make the tone that I want. I don't really want to buy a ton of pedals. I am trying to put back a little bit of cash for that. Not quad Cortex.
Slammer.
Head rush. Yeah, that Head Rush Prime.
What did you think about the Helix that was brought in here last episode?
I thought it was neat.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. Was that last episode or the one before?
I don't know.
I don't know.
False Idol was last episode. Yeah, 63. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I
it
thought
was
that
really
was
neat.
neat, too.
Yeah, I think all those multi effects pedals, I think they have their pros and cons. You know, I didn't get to play with that one as much. We just started running a little short on time.
Yeah,
with the guys.
Sometimes it happens. We talk a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I would have been even more convinced with that. I think the thing that I'm really interested in on that head rush is the cloning feature.
The captures.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can capture both pedals and amps, you know?
Yeah.
Seems interesting. Seems like something I want to play with.
Yeah, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm at the point now where I do want a tube amp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because
everybody go back and listen to the really early episodes where he says absolutely no tube amps.
No tube amps, but this Seymour Duncan power stage, I don't know if I'm running it wrong or what, but there's been several rigs that people brought in here that just clipped the ever-loving shit out of it.
Yeah.
That worries me. Also, it's two 100 watts outputs. It's not 200, which kind of bothers me because the smaller one's cheaper and louder. So there's that.
Yeah, the smaller one's what, like a 175 or something like that?
It's a 120, but it's only single output.
So it's just 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Or 170. It might be 170.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I like it, but I do believe this was definitely just made for amp modelers, you know? And there's nothing wrong with it. It works great, but I just want a little bit more flavor, you know what I'm saying? 170.
Yeah, it's a 170.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a true 200. It is 200 watts, but it's 100 by 100, not 200, you know.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's a trick to it that we just don't know yet, but
probably is.
I mean,
but it does. I've had a lot of clipping issues, and that worries me because I don't want to break it because it's nice.
Yeah, it is kind of nice.
It's really useful. Like when people bring fucking nanocortexes and the helix and shit in here, it's like, yeah, plug it right there.
Yeah.
It's totally fine, you know?
Yeah.
But I just think a lot of times, like with the fucking old pedals and stuff I'm running, I am kind of wondering, like, is this thing shoving too much juice into this thing's face? Or I don't know. What am I, a fucking scientist? Come on, guys. All right. So, well, that's what you've been working on. I guess that's your working on segment.
That's what I'm working on. What you're working on?
Is your Gear June segment.
Yeah.
I'm working on a piss. Sorry. I know it's early.
Piss boy. We back.
Damn, I didn't know they had a 700 watt rack mounted.
For only $200 more, too.
Wow. 700 watt. That's
a big bitch.
This is a 220 watt cab. So fucking 4?
Yeah, you could run 4 of them.
4 of them safely, 3 of them dangerously?
Yeah. Yep. That's what that means.
That's for like fucking 89th Street, not the Tomato Studio, bro.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm not complaining about the product. I want to make that clear. Seymour Duncan, it's a great product. I just don't think I'm using it or applying it correctly at all.
No, I love the pedal heads. It's basically what it is, you know. It's kind of nice, you know. I see a lot more people going to this sort of thing, you know, whether it be Seymour Duncan or another one.
Yeah.
Just really easy to move around with your rig, you know?
It's true, man. It is.
A lot more road durable, too.
It's a lot more practical, but I mean, have you seen fucking Limp Bizkit's pedal board, though? Have you seen it? It's fucking 6 feet long. Let's see if you got a picture of it.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's a piece of it. Yeah, see that big cube down there on the top left?
Here?
Top,
Here.
yeah. that whole line of pedals, that's his. There's a lot going on in there. Oh, he's running a fucking...
Yeah, he's got a lot.
He's running a Helix. The one on the bottom left is a Helix, but all on the right is fucking 27 other pedals. Yeah, he's a mad scientist with that shit, dude.
A lot going on.
All right, it's my turn to show what I've been working on. I've been working on playing guitar. Mostly, I've been learning a song called Dawn of the Angry. Or if you're on Songster, it's Dawn of Angry.
Come on, Songster.
But it's a song by Morbid Angel. And this song has been interesting to learn because as far as fretting hand, it's not too hard.
Okay.
But it's all tremolo. It's an endurance project. To be flat honest. If you're not like really good at tremolo picking, it's a perfect song to learn. Like me, not too good at it. I think that the Tyrant song was the first song I learned that had any sort of real tremolo picking. And it was very, very short segments of tremolo picking.
Yeah.
So I could just muscle through it. But this is like 4 minutes straight. You get 2 breaks. One of them's a very short break with some, I guess, split chords or whatever. It's the fucking chords that are like, looks like a power chord, but you mute that middle string.
Yeah.
There's a break on that. And then there's like a little groovy break. Other than that, it's constant. And I think it's at like 220 beats a minute.
And you can play it at like 110% speed?
Not even close. I can play it with Songster, if there's drums in the room, at like 75%. But I started at like 45, so things are moving. I'm just going to play a couple segments out of it and call it good.
Gotcha.
And then I got 2 more things that I've been kind of playing around with too. Okay. But here we go. That's about it.
Damn.
That's most of the segments. It's a lot easier with drums in the background. I think I've only practiced with the I go on Songster and I delete, like I mute the guitars.
Yeah.
So I could just hear the bass and the drum beat. And that really keeps my tremolos in line and make sure I don't do the easy parts too fast and then kind of car wreck a little bit like I just did. But man, it's been great. I've hammered this song for probably 2 weeks daily. And as far as like wrist looseness and stuff, that shit fucking really helps, dude. I'm starting to notice a difference in other shit I play. Just
really?
off it. Yeah, it's weird because you can't force it.
Right.
As soon as you start tensing up, it just fucks everything. But yeah, so I've been working on that. And I've been kind of playing around with this little riff because I like it a lot. Yeah, you'll know it.
Okay.
I don't know the other licks though.
Mississippi Queen.
After that part in the song, it's just random licks in between the, and then it switches to the, and then it's, but it changes every time, so I haven't memorized those. That was pretty sloppy, but I just picked that up a couple days ago. And then, what else have I? Oh, yeah. I think this might be the first time we record an acoustic guitar in here. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
So one of my favorite thrash bands I've been listening to for a couple years now is a band called Havoc. I got to see them right before Exodus played. Fucking amazing. They're sick. And so, you know, you follow them and stuff on Instagram. And a lot of times, guitarists in band nowadays have their own channels and stuff, you know? And I saw the lead guitarist. I was like, oh, that's the fucking guy with Havoc. And he makes a bunch of content. I think it's called In My Book of Spells. Check him out. He's like a real guitar teacher and shit. Real legit. And a lot of his videos of him with a classical style guitar. And I was like,
Really?
yeah. Like finger style. Like
Okay.
classical. I was like, every time I try to jump into classical, I always bite off more than I can chew, right? So
Naturally.
I just fucking looked on YouTube. I was like, beginner classic fingerstyle guitar riff. I was like, let's see what we can find. And I just started working on this yesterday, so it's kind of rusty, but I don't know. I just think it sounds really cool, and it's definitely within reach. But
Give her a rip, dude.
I don't even know what it's called. It's called Vals, VALS. It's super famous. Everybody who is listening to this who plays classical guitar are going to be like, oh, yeah, that's like smoke on the water for us kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, the guy's name starts with a B.
Okay. Babaldi.
Yeah. That's tough, man.
That's a lot.
But I like the swing of it, though.
Oh, it's really nice. Yeah.
It's not like super far out of reach.
Yeah, it's a bop, dude.
And I don't know it's like polka or something. No, it's from what the guy was saying on the video, the composer wasn't like super well known in his time, but because of the structure, it was taught to a lot of people. So now, after he's dead, everybody knows him.
That's fucking.
His last name is Vals, Vals or something, dude. But yeah, that's what I've been working on, man.
Vivaldi Vals, got it.
Yeah, dude. Boatsart. That's his name, dude. But yeah, man. Got a lot of practice in this week. Feel good.
Nice.
Feel good. And yeah, I'm taking that Morbid Angel song very seriously.
Good.
Because I'm seeing like incremental gains.
Yeah.
And yeah. And then I watched them play it live on YouTube, by the way, and it's fucking way faster than the album. I'm like, how are these guys doing this shit, bro?
Just like completely defeated you?
It's like 20 or 30 beats per minute faster than the album.
Oh, God, dude.
And I'm like, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
I always wonder, it made me think like, oh, we're going to fuck this crowd up. 20 BPMs more. We can do it.
Oh, yeah.
And then the drummer's like, God damn it. Because the drum segment in that song is just double bass pretty much the whole time.
I seen a random, speaking of like ramping a crowd up, you know, I seen a random video about Metallica playing Seek and Destroy Through the Ages, you know?
Yeah.
And it was, I caught it, dude. Like randomly at different shows it'd be played like quite a lot faster than others. Other times they'd be playing like in a way dropped tuning. Like
really?
The same song, and they'd be playing it like a full step or two down. It's like, what?
Like we're gonna
and then they come right back to where it was originally. It was weird.
Shit.
It was really strange.
That's sick.
Yeah, they were just ripping it, dude. Just vibing.
Yeah, man. I think like, I mean, at that level, it's like, why play it the exact same every time?
Oh, man.
I saw this guy once say, he was like, if you could play it exactly the same on the album, why the fuck would anybody show up?
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah,
because I've heard a lot of bands where you go see them, I'm like, God, it sounds just like the album. That's sick.
Yeah.
And it is badass.
It is.
But at the same time, that is kind of a point.
Yeah, if they could
it's a little bit of a point.
If they could put a little flair on it every time.
Come on, dude. Put a little sauce on that thing, dude.
On that thing.
Grease that puppy up, dude. Give me some sauce. Hell yeah, dude. That's what we've been working on. We hope you're practicing too. Whatever you're doing.
Don't practice. Let us get better than you.
There can only be one. Let's get into some news. We're calling it the brain briefing now because he lives under a rock.
Doop boop boop.
So here's a little guitar related news article that I found.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know the band Heart, right? The old band.
Yeah.
57-year-old Garfield Bennett stole Heart's guitar and mandolin off the stage of the Atlantic City Hard Rock.
Well, there's the problem. They had a mandolin on stage.
It's kind of integral to that band, dude.
It's fine.
Should have been a woman-dolin, sorry. Yeah, I guess they caught him like on camera trying to immediately sell it in the street.
Oh, God.
I'm like, damn, dude. But yeah, now everybody's up in arms trying to find it. Another thing I thought was weird is that everybody's trying to find the guitar that the kid from Back to the Future played.
What?
Yeah.
Like the actual one?
Yeah. Gibson is like, hey, help us find this guitar. We'll pay for it. Or whatever.
How random.
I don't know.
Out of all the random...
It's like a legendary guitar.
Isn't it a Telly?
It's red. That's all I know.
Yeah,
I think it's red.
Yeah, the one he plays Johnny B. Good on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull it up. Back to the Future guitar. Where is Marty McFly's guitar?
Oh, it's a fucking
Oh, it's a
the
Blues
fuck are those
guitar.
called?
355?
Yeah,
Or is that Fender?
it's a Gibson hollow body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I think, dude? I for sure thought it was a Telly.
Well, it's still a sick fucking guitar.
Yeah.
I always liked those.
Oh, the cast is looking for it, not Gibson.
No, Gibson put out a message.
Oh.
Yeah. So Gibson's looking for it by putting out a message or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
They're looking for it. If you know where it is.
345.
It's a 345?
Yeah. ES 345.
Oh, yeah. Johnny be good. Oh, Johnny go.
That was such a sick part of that movie.
Yeah, dude.
I loved
Come
it.
on.
I
He was
loved it.
rocking, bro. He was rocking. Here's some good news. North Korea's vertical missile frigate, it's a ship, if you didn't know, sinks as soon as it touches the water. And you know how we were talking about that hotel that was bare bones inside and all that shit? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're trying to hide it.
Yeah.
They were like not happy with the news drones and stuff that were like flying over it. and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
They were trying to squash that quick, but I saw the photos, dude. That shit was on its side, underwater in the dock.
Oh, God.
Like, that sucks.
Oh, I seen a funny video.
But I mean, I don't think it sucks.
It was a random video that I just happened to see. It was like it was a video of like a fake Kim Jong-un type guy, one of those North Korea leader guys,
Yeah.
standing with like a soldier, like a North Korean soldier in the snow. And Mr. Un, he points at the snow pile. So the soldier reaches over and grabs like a snowball and he points like down the way, telling him to throw it at somebody. And the soldier looks all confused and like lightly lobs it at Kim Jong-un and like hits him.
Oh.
He's like, "Bruh."
Did he die?
Yeah, immediately. Fucking got a gun pulled on him. Execution.
Done.
Shit's too funny.
Here's something that sucks. Egyptian national Mohammed Solomon appears in court for the first time for using a flamethrower and Molotovs against a pro-Jewish group of people that were outside with pickets.
Damn.
What are they? Protesters? Yeah. Not a riot. What's the degraded, safe version of a riot? It's a protest,
It's
right?
a protest, yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be peaceful.
Riot with a condom is a protest.
Correct.
Yeah, they had condoms on.
Oh. All of them?
Yeah, and he firebombed them. And 15 people were injured. Not great. But this is where I draw the line here. One dog got caught on fire.
Kill this man.
That's where I draw the line.
Call John. Call John.
Call John Wick.
Call John. Right now.
Man. I could see John Wick leading the Israelites out of Egypt.
Isn't that basically what John Wick 3 is?
Yeah, John Wick, the Red Sea edition.
I never thought about just beating him up.
I mean, I think the courts are going to beat his ass, dude, for sure.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You can't just firebomb people in
No.
America, dude.
That's not what we do.
Yeah, especially if you're
Unless
not
you're
a
this guy.
citizen. If you're not a citizen,
Oh.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I mean, in history, the Israelis were slaves to the Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody claims that they built the pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Why would you firebomb them after that?
Why? What's the fucking...
You still
what's
have the
point?
pyramids.
What's the point? You already got them.
Why are you flying all the way to America? Apparently, apparently, he caught himself on fire too.
Oh, God, dude.
But the dog is where I draw the line, dude. And Egyptians are kind of cat people,
Yeah.
except for the one dog that the half dog
The what?
is a half dog god. He has a dog head. He's the one that
Anubis?
yeah, he measures your heart against a feather and see if you're gonna go to hell or not. Yeah. Other than that, they're all cats. So it makes sense why he threw a Molotov cocktail at a Jewish dog.
Yeah, makes sense.
The dog, not the people.
Yeah.
I'll make that real clear, okay? Yeah,
dude. Speaking of protesters, I think this is more on the line of riots.
I think they were condoms off. I think they're condoms off right now.
Yeah.
If you're talking about what I'm thinking you're about to talk about.
I seen a pretty good video.
Talking about home, dude? Does it make you miss home?
It makes me not want to go back ever. And I probably won't.
Brain's from California.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go back.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Yeah, that's fucking Iron Curtain over there, dude.
It's crazy over there.
It's nuts. But
how much footage have you seen?
I seen the one video you showed me, which that was the rioters getting sprayed down with the fire hose with strawberry water.
Yeah. I don't know if that's soap or Bernie water.
Don't know.
But people
I
scattered. I know that much.
I seen one more. It was the National Guard. They were guarding an area, and they're yelling at all the people to get back. And there was an Australian reporter lady.
I saw it, dude.
Oh God, dude. And she's reporting on the situation. There's in the very background, you can barely hear the National Guard dude like, get back, and she doesn't even notice it. And shot goes off on the other side of the street somewhere. He turns, targets, and fires on this reporter lady. Fucking nails her
shot her
twice.
leg with a beanbag gun.
Yeah.
It's not a real gun.
No, it's like the rubber bullet thing.
She's like,
whatever.
oh!
Oh, yeah.
Dude. She got hit, dude. Those things look like they hurt. Like a bitch. Those things look like they fucking hurt, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, you could definitely see the dude look at her and then just go, quick, boink.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was clear as day.
Target
dude.
acquired.
Yeah. He cowboy actioned her ass.
Yeah,
dude.
it was quick, dude. You could almost not see him pick that gun up and fire it. It was
said,
quick. Yeah. Speed shooting competition.
Listen, it was a good shot.
It was. Nailed her right in the leg.
That's where you want to shoot.
That's where you want to hit him.
Because ever since that one time at the riot at the college where the fucking cop shot the beanbag at the girl's fucking face and it hit her in the temple and killed her.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Don't want that to happen.
Yeah, you want to shoot the legs. And the legs hurt, dude.
That's such honestly, that's a weak spot. If you get hit with a pinpoint precision, high velocity projectile in a leg, it's probably going to put you on the ground or pretty close to it.
I feel like where? Because like if you're talking about thighs and ass cheek, that's going to sting like a bitch.
Yeah.
But if it was like right on your knee in the front, if your knee was bent, I feel like that'd be all right. I used to paintball a lot, and like knees and shins were okay, but any of the big,
if you get
prime cuts
from behind, if you get calved from behind, without even like realizing it's gonna actually happen.
Oh my god,
dude!
She probably thought she got shot by a real gun.
Oh yeah,
she's like, medic.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, dude. When I say get back, dude, get back.
Listen,
fucking
get the
back.
fuck away.
Yeah, I'm watching these videos.
Those guys are not there to play. That's not the fucking police trying to, hold a line, whatever. Which those guys really aren't there to play either. But this is people that are there to stop you.
It's not like that fucking Forrest Gump where she puts the flower in the end of the barrel. Well, actually, they got killed then too, huh? Okay, it's exactly like
it's that. It's for watch Forrest Gump before you riot.
I don't think they're opening fire real guns yet. And I hope it doesn't come to that. I'm being serious. Everybody needs to calm down.
Yeah.
I know. ICE raids. Nobody's a fan. I get it. But you're not going to fight a war against these guys with rocks.
No.
You're going to have to fight them with legislation.
That's the way.
Like, you can't. Man. Did you see the guys throwing the cinder blocks off the fucking bridge down onto the cops?
No, that's crazy.
I mean, like, those round rocks that they use to like put under trees and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're digging those out of the ground and throwing them off the bridge down onto the police vehicles.
Oh, God, dude.
It's crazy as fuck over there, dude.
And this is all just to get footage for GTA 6.
It's going to be a good game. It used to be cops and robbers. Now look.
Now what is it?
I mean, it looks like it's Mexicans versus ICE. That just doesn't roll off the tongue as good.
No, it's not as cool, honestly.
I would say Cowboys and Indians, but people don't like that either.
No.
It's pretty controversial. But at one point, it kind of was Cowboys and Indians.
It was.
It really was. Dude, I read a fucking history article that Custer was actually running away. There was no famous last stand. It was a retreat. And they caught him.
Oh.
I heard, yeah.
Huh. I've heard a lot of mixed things on that particular guy.
I mean, my thing is when you only have a fucking pamphlet and a charcoal pencil,
Yeah.
God fucking knows what actually happened.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a lot easier to be a hero back then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it'd be a lot easier to be like the town's guitarist back then.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
You know, his
he can play TNT. He can play Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in real life.
Colonel Custard, he has a
Just say custard,
custard.
like the dessert.
He has a grandson named Andy. And what he did with his grandpa's, what do you call it when you leave a bunch of money to somebody? Inheritance?
Yeah.
Is he founded the Andy's Custard places here.
You're a bitch for that, dude.
That's where we get them.
You're a bitch
That's
for
where
that.
we get it from. Oh, yeah.
Ugh, man. That hurt. Hey, dude, you used to play disc golf, right? Or you just only played real golf?
I still play both.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a disc golf story.
Okay.
This guy was disc golfing in, you guessed it, Florida.
Okay.
All the best news. And a lot of the best metal comes out of Florida. He was disc golfing when a hammerhead shark fell out of the sky.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Every time I come out here to this goddamn golf course.
Fucking hammerheads.
Yeah, I guess an osprey grabbed a hammerhead. It wasn't like the full blown.
Okay, yeah.
It was like
So to say.
probably a good solid 14 inches.
Yeah.
You know, sizable.
More than you want falling from the sky on you.
That's more shark than I need coming out of the fucking sky. Dude, if ospreys did that here, we'd actually have like Sharknadoes, dude. Just like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we could have Egyptian national Mohammed Solomon throw Molotov cocktails into the tornado. And then it would be sharks, fire, tornado.
Wasn't that like one of the sequels to that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm glad I could
far
ruin
reach.
your joke.
Far reach. Sorry.
Glad I could ruin your joke. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
You want to go to Andy's after this?
I'll never forget that. Kirk Hammett, legendary Metallica guitarist,
Yep.
is selling some of his gear and his guitars anonymous on Reverb.
Oh?
Anonymous. Not, hey, I'm Kirk Hammett with my signed guitar.
Whoa.
No, just like, I'm going to sell this in Reverb. Normal pricing, not telling anybody. And,
Can you imagine showing up to pick your shit up?
well, hey, man. Nah. Dude, I don't know. I think he's doing shipping only, if I had to guess. But yeah, he's doing it, he said, because, quote, guitars need to be played.
Yeah.
And that is dope.
That's sick, dude.
That's dope as hell. How many guitars do you think he has? Just storage units full, probably.
Yeah, I mean, at least two.
Yeah, dude, you gotta have 2 guitars if you're gonna be on stage. With Metallica, this is a 2-guitar band. Fuck around with 1 guitar. Kirk, what are you doing?
Fucking Kirk.
But yeah, no, I just thought that was really cool. We've talked about it before, like, you know, the glass case. I'm sure there's guitars out there that deserve a glass case.
Sure.
But guitars need to be played, you know what I mean?
If you put it in a glass case, it better be so you can have easier access to it. And you need to keep it away from people that would destroy it.
Yeah.
Like,
just have a glass case and then a hammer mounted to the wall.
Yeah. Just buying a pane of glass a week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time. You get shit-faced. You're like, woo! You smash it open.
The wife's like, what the fuck was that?
Andy, I'm tired of this. Here's something that I wrote down because it's petty. Okay. I think petty shit is funny.
I agree.
You know Sleep Token, right?
Yeah.
After this news article, I listened to Sleep Token. They're a big thing right now. They're popping off. They look really heavy metal.
Okay.
They're good. It's not death metal. It's like very clean singing.
Mm-hmm.
It's very beautiful.
It's nice, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's not.
It's not mosh pit music, though.
No.
But I thought it was really good. I guess some pop singer accused Sleep Token that he was wearing blackface.
What? All right, here we go, Google.
Yeah. Yeah. Sleep Token blackface.
This?
Yeah, I mean, he has black paint on his face.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
But it's like not human black. It's like black, like demon black, dude.
If that's the case, fucking all kinds of metal bands would be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's not fucking okay.
Oh, yeah. Kali Uchis. But I guess the whole controversy was because Sleep Token beat her out. She's 4th place on Billboard 100 and he's 1st or whatever.
Mistakenly accused.
Yeah, she took it back. She took it back. She didn't dig her heels in when everyone was like,
Nah,
hey,
do that. Fuck out of here.
What are you doing? You know?
God, she looks like she's involved in the riots in California.
She looks like she's upset about the riots.
Not going to do shit about them, but...
No, you don't do anything about a riot. You let the cops deal with that. Let's bring back a segment before I get into the next topic here.
Okay.
The segment is Offer Up. What's up with Offer Up? I'm going to Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Because, well, you'll see. We'll see. I need to check my offer up. I'll tell you that.
I need to see what I got going on. Where am I going to go today? Let's see. I'm glad we prepared for this.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So I'm here in Oklahoma City, and
around
we've
Kansas
talked about this guitar more than a couple of times.
No.
The Squire Contemporary Telecaster, the
No.
Stormtrooper.
Okay.
It's still here. It's still on.
What's the number?
300. I sent him a message.
Yeah, you did. I was literally about to tell you if you didn't, we're going to do it together.
I sent him a message.
Okay.
So we're not going to say his name or anything, but my guy, sell me that guitar.
Yeah.
Please. I'm more than interested.
Gosh. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why that's been out. Dude, that's been literally like, I'm pretty sure the first episode that we did Offer Up, we seen that guitar.
It's fucking gorgeous, dude. I don't know why it's still on there. What else do we got? It's a Acoustic season, apparently. Got a bunch of acoustics on here.
Sick. I found a solid wood grain Jackson. It's like a Super Squire or Super Strat, you know.
Yeah.
For $170.
Bro, that fake Gibson's still on here too.
It's got some chips and stuff on it. That's why I think he's got it listed so low.
Oh,
Kansas City.
that looks good as shit.
Yeah. Looks cool.
Maple neck too.
Yeah. Very nice. $170 is kind of a steal.
Whoa. Yeah, someone get that. What city?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah, he's got a chip at the top of the headstock. I'm okay with that. I just don't think he plays it. It's neat.
There's a Fender Modern Telecaster on here. Red Burst, $650. Fuck. Dual humbuckers by Seymour Duncan. 2 knobs, 1 switch. Comes with a capo.
A capo.
And a hard case.
Yeah.
That's not bad for $650. Look at this thing.
Oh, sick.
Fucking gorgeous, dude. The headstock's the same color. Red Burst as well.
Yeah, I like that. That's very nice.
Yeah. Solid deal.
I really like this color,
Let's see it.
but I hate the price tag. It's a Gibson SG, an 03 model. What do you call that? It's like a
Green.
It's like a green and black tiger stripe
Ooh.
with a gradient. All gold hardware.
Fuck, that thing rocks, dude.
That thing is sexy.
How much?
$2,500.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hate that price, but Jesus.
$2,500.
This is a looker. I don't know. Maybe there's something special about that particular year. That is
It's like
not
an artist model or something.
That has some sort of tremolo.
What?
Come look at this. You need to actually
Let's
look
see
at this. I don't know what that is. That's not a. That's different from most of the SGs.
Oh, that's that flex plate style one.
Yeah, it's like a flex plate style something or another. All gold. It looks pretty nasty. Can't lie.
It looks stunning. I've never played that bridge.
No, me neither.
Sort of.
I haven't even actually like physically seen that before.
I haven't seen it in real life. I've seen it
No.
on YouTube and shit.
Translucent green with gold hardware and tremolo. $2,500 in Kansas City. It's interesting. I haven't seen an SG that color. Also,
Green. That green.
that
and gold.
particular green, like
Shit
it's
goes
really
hard.
nice. Yeah, I've seen that definitely on other Gibsons, but
Here's a higher end Fender. Just a Fender Strat made in Mexico. Classic white pick guard, baby blue.
yeah, sick.
Come on.
Know what Hendrix played? Was his blue? Or am I thinking of something else?
I'm not
Or am I
sure.
thinking of Clapton?
I feel like that'd be a Clapton guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $600.
Oh, wow.
That's not bad for a Fender Strat, though.
Yeah, it's a Fender
Made in
Strat.
Mexico, but still, that's good price.
Still a Fender Strat.
It's a good price.
This
That's
is
pretty much all I got.
This will be my last one. Everybody make fun of me because I'm about to pronounce a stupid name.
Here we go.
Tonganoxie, Kansas. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't know where the fuck that is. I'll spell it for you.
That's when you eat Hitler's
TONGANOXIE. Huh?
That's when you eat Hitler's butt.
Tonganoxie.
Everybody's going to hate me from there now.
That's funny.
Hey, my bad, dog. He didn't pronounce it right. It's his fault.
There's a $200 BC Rich Warlock.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Come on. It's metal as fuck.
That's sick. Come on.
Come on, dude. $200.
$200. Go get you a BC
I feel like
Rich
those are
Warlock.
so modifiable, too. I mean, realistically, does it even need a good pickup? Did it come with good? I don't know, like, what pickups they put in there.
I don't know, but it's a humbucker. So,
Even if they're a little bit noisy,
who cares?
just crank the fucking game.
Warlock, dude.
Those are sick. I always like those.
That's 100%. Like, if you're tired of playing standard guitars, standard looking guitars, go get a Warlock.
Do you think that's a stand-up only shape? Or is that a sitting down shape?
You know, I don't know, actually, because you see, you
I
get
feel
to
like
really
you could
look at
pinch
the
it in
cutouts.
between your legs.
You can either pinch it in between your legs or play it on your outside leg.
Yeah,
you
your
know?
right leg.
Yeah.
Your baby leg.
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking earlier, but here's a hot take. Sitting guitar? I think Strats are the best sitting down guitar. I think that they're the easiest to play sitting down.
I would have to agree with you.
Here's another hot take, though. I think if we're standing up,
Mm-hmm.
I think V's kill standing up.
You're fucking wrong.
No, I think they kill standing up, dude.
Hmm.
There's nothing in the way. There's nothing in the way. There's no big piece of wood in between you and the bridge at all. Which I've always liked about V-style guitars. You know?
Yeah.
Sitting down, it's doable.
It's doable. It's not the best.
But I don't think it's got shit on a sitting down Strat.
Strats are nice for
Standing up, dude, I think.
I sit and play a V every week on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but Strat is more comfy sitting down playing.
But I'm telling you, standing V.
Yeah.
Sitting Strat, standing V. That's what I think. It's just a hot take. I'll
Everybody-
probably change my mind in a week.
Attack him.
Get
him.
That's it. That's my hot take about guitar bodies.
I don't think it's a bad hot take. I think that's pretty reasonable, though, honestly.
I feel like it's a bit reasonable.
I think that's a bit reasonable.
I feel like it's all right.
I feel like near any guitarist that you said that to and like really like maybe explained it to them, no matter what they play, I feel like you can convince them.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Don't be a little bitch.
Be reasonable. Come on. It's kind of cut for your fucking leg.
Come on.
But fuck, the V's just play so good standing up.
Yeah.
There's just less in the way. They're like weapons when you stand up.
Mm-hmm.
They get a little bit clunky when you're sitting down. They kind of get in their own way.
Yeah.
When you're standing up, it's like a weapon, dude. Like greased lightning. You know what I mean? Hot take. You got any hot takes? Here's a hot take.
I think women's underwear should be made for men.
No, that's a hot take. Just in time for June.
There we go.
Shout out to all the gays. I was waiting for it. Got any other hot takes, dude?
No. No, I don't
Let me think. Let me make one up right now.
Okay.
Hot take. Hot take. Oh, did you hear about Trump and Elon breaking up?
No.
Oh, he had a bit of a hot take. Fucking Elon was... I don't know what's going on between these two. They're acting real June, I'll tell you that. They're acting like they're breaking up, dude.
Okay.
And they're all mad at each other or whatever. I don't know.
Aren't they like in office together?
No. No, Trump was like, "You fired."
No way.
Yeah. And then Elon posted on X. He was like, something about time to drop a bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and that's why they won't be released. I was like, woo! That's really funny.
Oh, I don't remember it.
What are you doing? Oh, dude. There it is.
I haven't played that
You're
one.
rusty at it now,
Yeah.
dude. You used to be able
I
to
know.
quick draw that
Used
shit,
to
dude.
whip that thing out there, you know?
Hell yeah. You got to learn the riff before you get any of that. Anyway, yeah, they're breaking up.
Interesting.
It's probably for the best.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I've never done ketamine. I'd probably try it, but
What's the problem? What's happening?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I told you they're being real June right now.
Oh.
Shout out to all the gays. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, it's like
This thing's dangerous.
that thing's too fucking funny. Yeah, they're just like arguing or something. I don't know. They're in a fight. They're in a fight.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, anyway, fucking Elon does ketamine.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the thing. You know, like ketamine treatment and shit. Here's a hot take. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that have a problem with this, okay? If you're depressed, you know, if you're having life troubles, if you're having financial issues, be a fucking adult. Go home and do your drugs. Don't go to a doctor, okay? Don't go to a doctor. Don't do that. Because then you're going to come out and be like, treatment. Nah, dude. Sometimes all you need to do is just go home and get fucked up. And deal with the problem tomorrow. Like a fucking man.
That is a pretty hot take.
I'm just saying, dude. Treatment, come on, dude. It's drugs. It's okay to do drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Medicinal marijuana. I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know, dude. Hey, listen. Everything can be recreational, you know? Those Flintstone vitamins, they taste good. What if you just need a little pick-me-up? A little Flintstone vitamin.
Recreational Flintstone
Get you through the
vitamins.
day, you know?
Yeah.
This is a vitamin. Depends.
It's technically a Schedule 1 narcotic. But
Get on the ground. FBI, open up. Yeah, dude, we should get the FBI open up one. That's funny.
yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Ketamine is like not weed, you know what I mean? It's probably some pretty stiff stuff.
I would assume.
Yeah. And Elon was doing ketamine treatments and like firing everybody from the state parks. So, I mean, that's probably not great, you know. But yeah, mom and dad are in a fight. But that post was funny. He's in the Epstein files. LOL. That's pretty tough. What else has been going on? I'm trying to think of other news. There's not a whole lot of guitar news really this week. Yeah. That's about it. I do have a couple more segments.
Okay.
This one I wanted to actually sit down and do the math on. I like old school stuff. I like CDs. I love the fact that I could plug an earbud in and walk around and do stuff and just stream pretty much any album in the universe. Any song in the universe. Fucking podcasts, all of it.
Agreed. Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's cool.
But I was wondering, CD versus streaming. I also added another segment, vinyl. How many streams does it take for an artist to get paid as much as selling a CD or selling a record?
Okay.
All right. So I did a little bit of research, and these are just base numbers. They're not pinpoint accurate or anything. Just a generalized idea, I guess. Allegedly, in general, Spotify pays their artists 0.004 per stream, which is less than half of a penny.
Right.
Cool. The thing is, though, it doesn't really cost anything to put your music out. I'm not saying it doesn't cost anything to produce your music, because whether you're making a CD, a vinyl, or an album on Spotify,
put it on their platform.
Yeah, you have to pay money to actually, get your music recorded and mastered and just the way you want it and all that. That costs money, but that cost is the same across all three fronts, right?
Regardless, yeah.
You have to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
However you want it. You want to record it by yourself, you got to buy gear. Either way, that upfront cost doesn't change between the three forms of media, right?
Right.
A CD generally costs $2
to make
one.
Okay.
Yeah, not the music, but like to print and label a CD.
Yeah, this is after your music's produced. You have the file. What do you do with it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you buy in bulk, you get a discount, so that number can go up and down. But the average I was seeing was about $2 per unit. The average vinyl is a little different.
Yeah.
The CD burners are cheap. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's nothing for a company that, produces CDs. That equipment's a little cheaper. That one piece of equipment can be used on everybody's CD. A million different albums, Obviously, I'm sure there's maintenance or whatever, but it's cheap compared to vinyl, where they have to actually create a master and the press that's made of metal. That's your music engraved pretty much.
Yeah.
Vinyls seem to cost around $15 per unit, which is a lot more, which is why vinyls, it shows, cost a lot more than CDs. Makes sense, right?
Yep.
I just average CD sell price. Just going to concerts. Some of them are 30, some of them are down to 10. Some are 20. I see them right around the 15 to 20 mark, so I just wrote $15.
Yeah.
And then for vinyl, those can go all the way up to 80. They can be as low as 40. I just picked $45 sell price, right?
I'm going to say that the last... I seen the last booth that I seen that had both vinyl and CD.
Yeah.
They were 20 and 40.
It's all right.
Yep.
So like pretty average.
Yep. I'd say so.
Not pinpoint accurate, not a giant average, but in general, it's pretty solid numbers.
Right.
$15 to sell a CD, $45 to sell a vinyl.
Yep.
Pretty standard. Which means whoever's selling a CD makes $13 per unit. Whoever's selling a vinyl makes $30 per unit. I always wondered, why you'd sell a CD in this day and age, right? Because it just seems like Spotify would be the best option. Not saying it's not a good option, but why take the extra effort other than collectors like me who like to buy people's CDs?
Right.
There's a couple reasons why bands should produce CDs and sell them. One, you're buying their physical music.
It's in your hands.
Hey, COVID was weird. YouTube cancel days were weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People can pull their music off of Spotify if they want at a drop of a hat.
We could right now take every episode down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah. And then nobody would be able to listen to it.
It'd be gone, right? And when you buy a CD, you physically buy the music. That's yours to keep forever.
Yep.
Same with vinyl, obviously. I think vinyls wear out. CDs, you could stuff it in a computer and just copy it and shit now.
Yeah. That's such a
But
minute different. How much you'd have to play a vinyl to.
I have no idea.
In this day and age, it'd be fucking outrageous.
a lot of plays.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you can still go into this is a little bit of a side tangent, but you can go to an antique store and buy vinyls from way back, you know, that have been played an ungodly amount of times, you know, and they play just fine, you know.
I heard they wear out.
They can, yeah.
Weren't the needles like more aggressive back then or something?
Yeah, they were. They were much more aggressive, and also, you know, just you had to maintain those systems, you know, which is something that a lot of people don't do. Okay.
Piss break? I got piss.
I think it's time for a piss break.
Oh!
We back. We back.
All right, it's back to CDs and vinyls and all that kind of stuff. So, what do we say? Buying their physical music, it doesn't matter who gets canceled or whatever. You always have it. All right, so what I wanted to boil it down to was to take that data and figure out how many times you'd have to listen to an album to equal the profit that that band could make by selling one CD and one vinyl.
Yeah, or
now to caveat this, if the band is signed, obviously they're not getting all the profit from selling a CD or the streams.
right.
So we're not going to go into that.
Right.
I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
But in general, you would have to listen to a 10-track album 325 times on Spotify to equal a CD. That's around 14 days straight of continuous playtime. To equal a vinyl, you would have to listen to it 750 times. The entire album, 750 times. And that's over a month straight of playtime.
Huh.
The same album for a month straight to equal one purchase of a vinyl.
So you could sell one CD, or you had to get 400 plays on Spotify.
No. You'd have to... Hold up. I'm asking math questions. You'd have to have 3,250 plays on Spotify to equal one CD.
Oh, because of the 10 songs.
Because a 10-track album.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it by album because the CD is going to be an album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And to equal vinyl, it's 7,500 plays from the same person.
From one person?
It has to be 7,500, but one person's buying a CD.
Yeah. No, I got you.
You know? That's nuts, though, isn't it?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, because, I mean, it's not uncommon to sell at least 2 or 3 CDs.
Which
at a show
would be the equivalent of almost 10,000 plays.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Trying to get your band fund up. This is the way.
I think CDs are awesome, especially if the artwork is really nice. And I really like when the lyrics are in the fold.
Yeah.
I bought Crimson Love's CD.
Sick.
It was $10. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. And it's sick. I physically have it. Another thing is, even if the band breaks up and goes under, God forbid, obviously, sometimes their channels just go away. Sometimes they take everything down. And now you have a real piece forever.
Yeah.
And dude, I listen to a lot of music. I don't know of a single song that I could honestly say I've listened to 325 times, much less an album. That's nuts. That's an insane amount of plays.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This whole streaming thing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, it all started with LimeWire or Napster, really.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm thankful for streaming platforms. obviously, look at us. But I could definitely see how it fucked the money up in the music industry really bad. Because album sales are album sales.
Mm-hmm.
You know? How do you go platinum now? Wasn't that attached to album sales?
I thought it was, but I'm not sure
You
anymore.
made a gold record. That's like a certain amount of albums sold. And now, how do you even calculate if a record goes platinum? iTunes was cool, 99 cents a song. That was really cool. Remember that?
Yeah. No, I remember getting iTunes gift cards and...
But that could be quantified.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I sold this album to 900 accounts. You know what I mean? You have no idea. I mean, you have streams, you know, which is an equivalent. But I don't know if this has always been in the music industry. I'm sure it has, but I feel like a lot of times, like we're so into like the newest one that the algorithms kind of dump out some of the old music that's good. Like I find artists all the time on Spotify. People send me artists. Thank you for everybody who send me stuff. It's fucking awesome. But I feel like if you go to a record store, there's not like a stigma of like, oh, this is what's popping right now. This is all you're getting.
Yeah, it's
You
kind
know what
of
I'm saying?
everything.
There's not an algorithm that's enforcing, like when you go to Guest Room Records in OKC, you go in there and it's everything from old to new and what was popular at the time, and maybe even some things that just hit the wall and were never popular, you know?
Mhm.
And this whole streaming thing, I mean, I guess that's why everybody's touring.
I can't believe there's still record stores around.
I'm so happy that there are.
I am too. I'm very happy for it. I like stopping in one every once in a
It'd be
while.
really cool. It'd be really cool if I was in a band here and I was like, dude, album drop. It would be really cool to do like, I don't know if this would work or this would hit at all, so this might be a terrible idea. But like, you remember when the old Call of Duties dropped at midnight
Yeah.
and everybody would line up and get it?
Yeah.
It'd be cool to do some sort of album release with like a local record store. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that would hit, but that would be really
They
cool.
do that. What's crazy is they do that at Barnes and Noble still sometimes with books. You know what I mean?
No.
Not
Do
the
they?
midnight thing. They
Oh.
didn't. They not like video game midnight release. You know.
Yeah.
But they'll do book releases. And when you walk right into Barnes and Noble, it'll be the rack of the newest fucking Aragon or the newest
Yeah.
The Vampires Annihilate My Pussy book. You know, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The smut that girls like to read. You know what I'm saying though? Like there's like events kind of, and now album releases are marked by Facebook posts and shows. I'm just saying it'd be kind of cool. I don't know how you'd orchestrate that at all.
It'd be tough. I don't know. You'd have to have a pretty serious local following, I think,
Yeah,
to make it happen at all.
because there's not like a record store chain. You know, like come to Walmart on this fucking
would-
7th. You know what I'm
It'd
saying?
probably be a pretty localized thing,
It would have to be.
which that would be super cool though.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to even have 10 people lined up outside waiting,
That would be cool.
you know?
It's kind of a strange idea.
Yeah. 10%.
10%. That's all we asked for. Come on, guys. But yeah, that's the math on it, dude.
That's neat. That's a neat thing to think about. I don't know.
Well, a lot of times, like a CD is like the cheapest merch too. People are gonna
Yeah.
hear this and start cranking the prices on CDs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, come on.
If I fucking show up to a show and you got a CD on your fucking table for $45,
Like, yo. Oh, wow, we doing over here?
we're having a conversation.
What we going to? I don't know. Some of the bigger bands can pull that.
I guess.
Some of the bigger guys pull that. I bought some T-shirts that were
Ungodly.
not cheap, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who they were, but they were not cheap.
Yeah.
But I get it, you know. Demand, dude. Demand is high. You jack that price up, dude. That's just business 101.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get that, but also fuck you.
1 month straight of vinyl.
Yeah, that's a lot.
1 month straight equals a vinyl. I just think you get more with the physical copy.
Yeah, I do.
Well, not even, you get something.
You get something.
You actually get something. You know what I mean? Like, you get something. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a huge Game Pass fan, but you don't have any games.
No.
I don't have any games.
Yeah. Even anymore, well, that's literally every platform. It's like you're buying a game.
You don't have
online.
any games anymore, dude.
You don't actually have anything. Dude, I love going into I got a cabinet in my house that's nothing but discs.
You remember the drawer full of Nintendo 64s?
Yeah.
Woo! That
Yeah.
shit was good.
I have one cabinet in my house that's top to bottom game discs. And then I have a tote under my bed that's jam-packed.
It makes you go through it, though.
It's really cool. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes you go through it. You'll shuffle through looking for GoldenEye, you know, the OG GoldenEye, and then you'll find fucking Crash Bandicoot, and you'll be like, oh.
Let me tell you how irritated I was when they said that the PS5 was going to be backwards compatible, and there was rumors that it was going to be backwards compatible, like, all the way.
The PS1?
Yeah.
No way.
That's what the rumors were initially, and then it came out, and it was only backwards compatible to PS4 discs, and I have an ass load of PS3 discs. And my favorite racing game ever was on PS3.
What was it?
Need
Gran
for Speed
Turismo?
Carbon.
Need for Speed Carbon was sick, dude. What about Pro Street? You remember Pro Street? That one was fun.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember Burnout Revenge?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you just wreck cars all day.
God, dude. Yeah, I was so upset.
They had
when it
metal
wasn't
music
all
in
the way
that game.
backwards. Makes me want to go buy a PS3. That's the
Sounds
one
like you need
PlayStation
to,
console
bro.
I don't have.
You have a 1 in it too?
Yeah.
Damn, that's sick.
Oh, I don't think I have a 1 right now. I think I actually got rid of my 1.
They're so expensive right
I
now.
have multiple PS2s.
Do you have the thin one?
I got a Bumblebee edition and a thin one.
I got the thin one.
Yeah.
Well, I used to.
I haven't plugged the thing in so long, dude. I don't have I don't have a TV with AV
You
plugs
should have
on it.
like OG Game Night, dude. That'd be
Oh,
sick.
God, that'd be sick.
OG Game Night would be the tits.
Did you ever watch Letterkenny?
Yeah.
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 It'd be like the fucking Skids.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. They just fucking smoke cigarettes inside.
Yeah.
Just do crank and fucking play PS2.
There we go.
That'd be sick. Well, speaking of games, I think it's time.
It's time.
I think it's time to face the music. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. I'm gonna get her all pulled up.
Guitar Hero for real. Let's play around, dude. Let's play around. I don't know if I updated the song list. I did not.
No, it's all good. I keep the balls out
In your mouth.
Who's up first? You want me to go first?
You want to go first?
I'll go first.
I usually go first. It's your turn.
Oh, good. It's a green, I think. Yeah, probably. These lights kill me, dude.
All right, I'll change it. I like the green. It's like the swamp.
No, I really like the lights.
We're going to have some
99% of
yellow
the
lights in
time.
the next studio when we start filming, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I think I just need to have a tiny little desk lamp back here.
There we go. It's still kind of green in here. What color is it?
Am I colorblind?
It's green. I can see it from here.
It is?
Yeah.
Because now it looks blue to me.
Oh, wow. You're fucked. You're having a stroke.
I'm having problems. Oh, it's green 5. I'm having real problems seeing colors right now.
What does that say?
Free Zach Wild Band.
What?
Yeah, I know that song. It's country.
Is it?
Yeah.
Free by Zach Wild.
Wait, Zach Wild? Did I say Zach? Whoa, it's Zach Brown, man, but you wrote Zach Wild. And I didn't even catch it. That's what I was saying.
I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it is
my
Zach
God.
Brown.
That's really funny.
Hey, man, these fingers do things that they're trained to do. You know what I mean? Oh, we got to... Oh. Problem.
Wait.
That is... What? Standard tuning with a C on your bottom? What is that? It's not open C. It's not drop D. It's not drop C either.
Whoa.
We're going to have to take this one out. I don't have a guitar that has that.
Let me tune the Strat down.
To a fucking C? I mean, you can.
It'll be loose as fuck.
That's going to be like mom's spaghetti, dude. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Well, it's going to have to go down. Is that one tuned to standard or E flat? Let me see it.
Dude.
I'll let it be loose. I don't really care. All good. It's gonna be bad regardless.
An interesting country tuning.
I haven't seen that one before.
I've heard of open C and open G. And like open E and all that stuff. I can hear it buzz from across the fucking room. It's probably not going to hold
No,
tune very well being
No.
that low.
it's gonna be rough. You got a timer for me?
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Guitar Hero for Real. If you haven't listened to us play Guitar Hero for Real before, we make all our guests play it, especially if they admit that they play guitar. Pretty much, here's the rules. We have a bingo wheel. Bingo balls have numbers. We have a list of songs, which also have numbers. You pull the number, you play the song. But you have 1 minute to watch the tab being played on the screen. You got a little bit of study time if we're feeling merciful. And then you got 1 minute to execute. It's easier said than done. Brian's going to go first with Free by the Zach Brown
By
Band.
Zach Wild.
Not Zach Wild, Zach Brown.
Okay, here we go. Ready? It'll give you a count in.
Whoa. Fuck, dude. It's a C chord.
Is it?
You good? It's a C chord almost the whole time. Oh. It's a C chord with hammer-ons, and that's why they tune that E string to C, so that they keep their bass line during the finger picking. He's hunting it down.
Wow, this is hard.
That looks brutal. You could always bass out. What's wrong with bassing out, dude?
You see if this works for a second.
All right.
I'm just hearing it out.
You're hunting it down.
I'm just listening. Whatever.
You ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, no. I think it's an F chord. This part. There it is. No, you're done.
That's a minute?
Yeah.
Oh. What is that? That's... So we go...
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a tough one,
That's
dude.
brutal,
Jesus.
dude.
That's cool, though.
Country picking is hard
I
as
like
fuck,
that,
dude.
man. That one was really sick, actually.
It sounds amazing, too. And a weird tuning like that.
It's pretty
Good
neat.
job, Zach.
I'm gonna-
Zach Brown.
Actually, yeah, good job. That's impressive. Well, you ready for your pull?
Yeah, I hope it's fucking better than that, dude.
Listen, I can't really complain about that. That was really cool. It was something that I probably wouldn't have tried.
No.
I wouldn't have assumed it was like that. You know?
That hard?
Yeah.
That sounds like something that's just like a little more like groovy, like something like
I love that song too. But
something like not as fingy
It's like-
styly, you know what I
that
mean?
song is like me and my wife's song, by the way.
Oh, for real?
Like the one, dude.
June
Yep.
Jazz?
So what? Ronnie Jordan.
Ronnie, don't fuck me on this.
Let's see what we got today, dude.
So what, Ronnie? Fucking Jazz, dude. Every time I feel like I'm getting better at guitar, I pull a white ball. Is the So What also Miles Davis?
I don't know.
He sounds blues. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, Miles Davis is just a trumpet player, so
Why? How is he on the guitar app?
they got it translated. I think that you just got lucky. Man, you get another roll because it's not there. This will probably be a good one. Let's see. Is this the red?
Yeah.
Blitzkrieg Bop? I don't know what that is. I might, but
Blitzkrieg Bop. Yeah, it's a really popular like punk song.
the Ramones.
The Ramones?
Nope, not that.
Forming in a straight line. Oh yeah. Not even a question.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, ready for your minute?
Yeah, I want to go again after this because this one I'm gonna kill it. Seriously, it's just bar chords.
Is this not going to be fun?
I like this song. I want to play it.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Just play it here. Do it first try.
First try, dude. Fucking.
Okay. Get up there. First try.
Yep.
We'll just give you 1 minute. Okay. Here. Ready? Oh, I do know this song.
Yeah, yeah. I lost it on the two.
It's a little bit over a minute, but yeah. That is a cool song.
Yeah, dude. I like old school pump. There's so many ways you can play that too. You can just take the A chord all the way up too.
You're a bitch.
Shut up, dude. For real? I mean, I can't play all the fancy parts though.
Well, give you the Randy Rhodes one. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
We start right here, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready? Here's your minute. That's a good spot to end.
There's a lot more pinches in there.
Yeah, all these are pinches.
I mean, natural.
What do you want to see? I gave you just over a minute,
Yeah.
but that was a smooth spot there. I'm gonna start right at the beginning just so you can hear it out, you know?
Yeah.
I know that threw you off a bit.
Let me crack my amp down a little bit.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That was his voice. I like that.
That's cool.
Another thing I just noticed, fucking, just looking at this tab, is that part. So all of the, I usually do the. But I do that. What it says in this tab is it's kind of nasty. Versus
Yeah.
bump, bump.
You guys can't see his stupid ass face, but it's hilarious. I do like that.
I can't. Those harmonics where that harmonics where it goes like. There it is, right there.
God,
They're
dude.
the gentlest touch, dude, because you're thrashing into a riff. God damn.
That's tough.
Fucking Randy.
Sick though.
Oh, dude, I love that song, dude.
I like
Keep that one in the. Keep that, dude. Keep it in the fucking bingo wheel, bro. You gotta keep it in the bingo wheel. Other people want to play that song too, not just me.
Agreed.
We're gonna have to.
This doesn't happen often.
It
Folks.
never happens, but come on, man. That was one of the first. That's nasty.
I like that.
Come on, Randy, dude. That's way better than what I thought it was, dude. Damn. Fucking hell.
You did get that pretty good. I was impressed.
Which one?
That whole thing. You did pretty good.
It was rough. I haven't played this song in
I know.
forever,
Dude,
dude.
you never play that. You never play that.
Maybe I need to revisit it, dude.
It's a cool one.
As soon as it was any of those, I was like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part. Hell yeah, dude.
I bet you could really nail it now. You could make fucking 12-year-old you so proud.
Oh, man, dude.
Dude, so proud.
12-year-old me would be like, I don't understand why you're not a rock star.
Dude, for
You
real.
have all the stuff. I know. What is wrong with you? I don't know. I kind of like the fucking. I want to finish that one. Come on, dude. That's such a fucking riff.
That's
dude.
heavy, too.
I want to learn all the other little parts too, so that we can just fucking bash it out.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Be fun.
Yeah,
I should sit down and learn those. Seems like a lot, though.
it's pretty tricky. It's not okay. So it's not. You remember fucking when I was like, I'm gonna learn Stevie Ray Vaughan and write something about it, and then I just got decimated by like the first part.
Yeah.
You know the fucking. Like that took months.
Yeah.
That's like 0.5% of the fucking song.
I know.
Mississippi Queen, I think, is a little more within reach.
You think so? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just big single lines. Like, it's sauced up is what makes it awesome, you know? But it's... No sauce. It's just. Like it's not like a bunch of crazy movement or anything in it, but
Yeah.
I think that's one of those songs where it's like, you don't really master it until you can put all the sauce on
Applying sauce.
it. I did.
Okay. Sauce application.
Fucking grease me
Necessary.
up, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, grease me up, dude. Man, dude.
Dude, man.
Shit. I got to take a piss. I got one more segment. That was really fun. That was Guitar Hero for real. Play with yourself. Play with others.
Play with yourself.
Or just play with yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's really fun. You should try it. Yeah. Piss break.
Back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
You won't believe the epiphany Heavy just had.
Yeah, I could have played the Randy Rhoads guitar. I didn't.
We have a fucking
The fucking Randy Rhoads guitar in the
96
studio. I
Randy
didn't play it.
Rhoads.
I was like, I'm gonna play my Ibanez because I'm cool. Love the Ibanez. Love you guys. But
But you just played a Randy Rhoads
should have jumped on
song.
Randy's dick when you had the chance. All right. I got one more thing. I've been writing this for a little bit. It's a little different for this show, I'd say.
Okay.
Because it's kind of funny. But it's also serious. You know what I mean? And here we go. Let's talk about one of the worst phrases mankind has ever uttered. Pure evil, I'd say. When I say that, I'm sure some of you are thinking of racial slurs or the N-word or other forms of blatant, hateful speech.
Mm-hmm.
Not the hate speech that everybody says is hate speech these days, but real hate speech.
Real hate speech.
But you'd be surprised, because it's not any of those things. This phrase has ruined multiple forms of art and artists, destroyed workplace motivation, annihilated relationships in a moment, and can be attributed to some of the most horrific acts of mankind. The phrase is because I said so.
Damn.
I mean, seriously, ever since that time that old guy made me take my clothes off in his basement to take some secret pictures because I said so, I just haven't been a huge fan. Remember that one time half of America's employers tried to make us get a shot because fat grandmas were dying because they said so, and it didn't even stop the spread of the disease? Or that other time when a certain group of people got into trains because he said so and 6 million of them were gassed and murdered. Now, the reason I bring this up is because this phrase is the exact opposite of what I believe our listeners listen to the podcast. It's the caveat to the exact idea of metal and of music and of art and of so many things that we truly enjoy. Not, do you like your job? Yeah, I like it. I like it here. Not that. Like actual enjoyment. Real joy. If we look at the flip side of this phrase, we can see why we're all attracted to heavy music. Metal is the exact opposite of this phrase, like I said before. Here's some interesting, I don't know, dichotomies, I guess.
Okay.
Go to church. Hail Satan. Save sex for marriage. Well, Cannibal Corpse has corpses eating pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be gay. Judas Priest. Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the other cheek. This is some lyrics from Peeling Flesh. Running your mouth got you into trouble. Face fucked with a shovel.
Mm.
Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't turn the other cheek or be nice to people or any of that. But there's a point in the quote unquote good dogma, per se, where it just becomes a little bit too overbearing. And I think that is what spawned us.
I could see that.
I think as metalheads and just fans of heavy music in general, because I said so, just isn't good enough for us to give a shit about what you claim to have authority over and why. It just isn't fucking good enough. And as far as I'm concerned, it never fucking will be. And people like us will always rebel. We'll always have issues with baseless and groundless authority. And the more you say that phrase, the more fuel you pour on the fire. This isn't a call to arms or a call to protest, especially since people are getting firebombed sometimes. I mean, you're free to protest, just...
Have you ever thought about just beating them up?
I mean, you could. I don't know. I don't condone crime. I don't do crime. I don't condone it. But this is just a reminder to ourselves to keep being ourselves. Keep being you. Keep being gay. Keep being rebellious. Keep listening to what you want to listen to. Stick to your own moral guidelines. Stay metal and keep practicing. Happy Gay Month. This is episode 64, Guitar Practice, ladies and gentlemen. You know where to find us.